Jesus has a fascinating encounter with a Samaritan woman at Jacob's well in Sychar. And part of what's fascinating about it is that she turns the conversation at first into a conversation about typical religious differences of opinion. She says, up on Mount Gerizim, we worship God. We're on top of Mount Gerizim where there was a temple and then later a church, which has its ruins here today. Jesus said, well, you have it wrong. We worship as Jews in Jerusalem, but the main issue is whether or not you worship in spirit and in truth. Jesus was opening up a new pathway to understand real worship, and it actually wouldn't be based on structures that would come down. In fact, Jerusalem was going to be destroyed within a generation. The real issue was going to be whether or not followers of him would be able to drink from his water, referring to the new covenant in the very location where the covenant was first initiated, not only by Joshua, but even with Abraham and Jacob. The promises were made to give them a promise and a hope. And Jesus in this very location is saying to a Samaritan woman, you're invited in. You should be asking me for this living water.